Hi friends. Well, a few weeks ago we talked about my new rear view camera, the BT7 touchscreen from Haloview, and I liked it so much that I decided I wanted the side cameras that'll look out both directions on the sides of my RV. That's 2 cameras, and I got them. Please enjoy my stories or whatever else might be on my mind today. These replace the side markers on your RV. Got a user manual, 2 cameras, a left one, side markers, LED, replace the side markers you have. Right one, left one, antennas, and those are flexible like on the monitor. And what else we got? Package of self-tapping stainless steel screws and some wire nuts, the kind you squeeze and make connections on the wires. There are 4 wires on the back of these. That's positive, negative, 12 to 24 volts, a ground wire, and a trigger wire in case you want to hook it up to your turn signals, and then it will activate the monitor to look from this camera when you turn on your turn signal. Well, let me get these hooked up and we'll see how they work. Step 1 is to take off. Actually, step 1 was to figure out which one was the right one and which one was the left one. And frankly, I'm not sure. I think that goes that way. First step is to take the cover off of that. That was easy. Remove 2 screws. Access to the 2 wires, dip the mud out, so we're going to have to oh good, I already got a connection there. That's great, because I can just unwire it there. I've got 3 wires going there. I'll have to take that apart to see if this is just a continuation or if there's actually a trigger wire already there. Ooh, came apart. Alright, oh, don't lose the wires. I'll have to get my meter and see which is positive, which is negative. I'm pretty sure the red is going to be positive, and the other 2 were together, which means it's ground and just keeps on going to something else. Green is ground, red is positive. But I'm going to test it with the meter to make sure before I hook them up. And I have to cut that wire and wire these other 2 together. Okay, I got it wired up. I did test it with my meter to make sure I was right. I also determined that those 2 green wires that are part of my motorhome were in fact an extension that go to the marker on the other side, because the marker on the other side didn't work when I first turned it on until I put those 2 wires back together. I used the wire nuts that came with the cameras, but I also taped it because when we took it apart, Remember, we dumped the mud out, so if mud can get to it, water can get to it, so I've taped it real good as well. Now it turns out, curiously enough, that the same screws that I took out and the same screw holes are just perfect. So there must be a standardization thing going on here. Yes, it fits perfectly. Just like it was made at the factory, except we now have a camera. The other side was easier, a lot easier, because exactly the same stuff, only this time I knew what I was doing. Are you looking at that bad scratch there? It's not the only one. I have a few. They aren't blemishes. They're memories. I know exactly where I got each and every one of them, and it reminds me of the good time I had there. Well, I got the cameras working just the way I want them. The pairing process was easy. Put the monitor in pairing mode, run out and press the button on the camera, and magic, get a picture. This one is driver's side. Passenger side. All three cameras. The top one is the rear view. And if I want to see just that, channel 4. The rear view camera. There we go. I'll show you some pictures again when we get out on the road and see cars passing on the left and the right and following us behind. This is going to be a real help to me. Truth is, as I get older and I'm driving 65 feet of stuff down the road, I need all the extra help I can get. Well, speaking of being out on the road, we're going to be here at the ranch through Thanksgiving, and then my brother's coming down from South Dakota with his RV. I think we're going to go off to the Chiricahua National Monument, which is in eastern Arizona. Been there a little bit, but I really want to explore it more. Then we'll come back to the ranch for a few days and then head off towards Quartzsite and Yuma and parts unknown. We don't have a schedule for that, but sometime around Christmas, and we just live day to day. That's what RVing is about for us. So, in those road trips, I will be looking at my new Haloview rear view and side cameras. I'm going to put a link up here to the main rear view camera and the monitor, that part of it, in case you want to see me talking about that. As always, links below, code JC Travel Stories for a nice discount. Check it out. Hey, if you like me, give me one of those thumbs up. And please subscribe and hit that little bell so you know when I post next. Please share me with your friends on social media. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed what was on my mind today.